Welcome. This is the September reading for all the zodiac signs. So I welcome you back if you've already following me on YouTube. If not, maybe consider subscribing to my channel because you know I have readings coming out all the time. I do monthly readings, weekly readings, new moon readings, full moon readings. What else? Daily YouTube shorts. I do those as well nowadays because besides doing them on Instagram and my other social media, I can do them now on YouTube as well. So that's it. If you also click the alarm bell, then you know when new videos are going to come out. I also do specific readings, like for example, I will be doing one. It's going to come out during the month of September for your professional area of life. Now, I'm also going to give away a free tarot reading with me, but to know how to win that one, you have to stay until the end because I'll give you all the details of that at the end of the video. But for now, let's go to the cards. I don't have them here. I have them in my office. I'm going to move the whole setup to my office and I'm going to start reading from there for you. Hello Taurus, this is your September month reading and I'm just trying to get my microphone a little bit well positioned so that you can hear me. So I'm starting with these 6 cards, but I'm going to pull way more cards and I'm going to end with some oracle cards, with some inspirational messages or maybe reminders or things like that. So we have the 9 of Swords, the Justice, the Judgment, 4 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. I like that we have, these 2 colored cards because this is the wild unknown. Oh my God. Listen to me. It's early. It was late. I'm on a course and that's always taking a lot of energy out of me. And I can't go to sleep immediately after because I have to unwind of all the information. Because it's an astrology course and it's quite intense because it's different astrology than the astrology you are really used to. So, these 2 cards are from, these 6 cards are from the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Krantz. And these cards have little color in them. As you can see, these are all quite dark cards, black and white. Some cards do have color, and I like that these are the 2 last cards because this feels like it freshens up the energy of here. I feel this is heavy energy. Now here you have 2 major arcana cards. But okay, let's just go in. So I feel here with this 9 of Swords, as you can see, there is eyes, there is worms, I think there's insects. I have no idea. I don't know. It's a tail of an animal, like it's being eaten. And I feel, this card in the usual tarot is about, worries. It's about tension. It's about stress. It's about dark thoughts. And I'm sorry, I have the window open because it just rained, but the dogs from the other side are making so much noise. So I have to close the window, which is unfortunate because of the rain, it freshened up the temperatures. It's been really hot here. Okay, where was I? Stress, tension, dark thoughts, like a little bit, also maybe even depression, down, like something is eating you. That's it. Something is eating you. And that can be like negative thoughts, dark thoughts, can be also literally a depression. And this can be like a result. This probably is the result from things that happened to you before in the first part of the year. Like things not going completely your way, not going completely as you planned. And that's having you, up and about in distress, really. Now I feel here with this 4 of Cups, this is a bit different than in the other cards, in other tarot cards, but you can see here, so the moon and the light is here, then you have here the dark part, and the rat is sitting on the cups. It's not letting the light into the cups. And that is a little bit of confirmation in that, with this card, with this Nine of Swords card. I feel like you are really not seeing the light. You are not seeing the positive or the good sides. You're really so much into your negative thoughts and into the dark thoughts. And I don't know in what area of life you are feeling this, but you're not letting, you know, a spray of hope, a sparkle of light. You're not letting it in. You're blocking it. And that's why I say I'm happy that there's color here. And the color is going to come in. Why? Because you have the Justice card here. And the Justice card asks you, like, okay, make a decision already. Do you want to stay in this mindset? Do you want to stay depressed? Or do you want to just, you know, get up, dust your coat off, dust your trousers off, dust off the depression and move on? Balancing act, more inner harmony. I feel you have the choice between the white and the dark cat, the black cat. Of course, black cats in real life, they are not bad, but in this symbolically, they are representing the, you know, the good and the bad. So there needs to be a little bit of more balance, and I think you're going to know that, you're going to become aware of that, and you're going to bring in more like, okay, what am I doing? And I feel this is getting awareness of this dark mindset, these dark thoughts, these dark, dark feelings, dark stance, the depression maybe, and you're willing to take, you know, stand up and get up and do something about it. That's the Justice card. Also, it's very interesting that you also have the Judgment card. Now, I'm going to hold these cards next to each other because you can see here darkness and from the bats, all bats, and then you have the pigeon rising in the really beautiful light, and that's that light from here. Can you see that? Can you see how these cards have the same, imagery? And that's it. You are being called to rise up out of those dark things. These bats are the dark thoughts. These two cards, and you are being asked by the universe really to just, you know, get out of it already. And that by these two cards work beautifully together because you are going to do that. You're going to be able to do that. It's going to take a little bit of work. Yes, it's going to take willpower. It's going to take really some effort on your side, but it's going to be possible if you want it. Now, you know that, and I think I've been going on about this for ages already. Agency, choice, free will, free choice, but agency over your own life. I mean, one of my mentors in another course I do, he's talking about you are a conscious precipitant, if I can say it right. You are a conscious participant in your own life. And you have the power to make changes in your own life. And that is these two cards, that power to change these dark feelings, these dark emotions, these dark thoughts. So really you have that power, Taurus. So use it and use it wisely, because if you do that, if you can manage to get out, there's healing for you. I feel this Ace of Cups is you healing from this darkness, is you seeing things in a fresh perspective, in a beautiful, lighter perspective. As you can see, there's the yellow, there's the blue of the emotions, the yellow of, the fire energy as well. But I feel this is, again, connected to that light, this light and that light. So you're going to be able to heal that negative part of you, and maybe things are going to start working out a little bit more, starting to flow. So whatever made you see everything, like, oh my God, this is never going to happen, things are not going as I planned. With, when you're starting that new perspective and you get out of the negative mindset and you take your head out of your ass, as it were. Sorry for the image, but that's what you need to do. You need to see that there's light. You need to be willing to see the light, because then that will, first of all, heal you. It will give you a fresh perspective, and it will then bring this Four of Wands into into activation. It will trigger that feeling, you know, that you will have a sense of having ground under your feet again, of feeling, you know, you have a basis, you have a foundation which you can build on then. So it's very important that you do this, that you really take the choice, and this needs to be a conscious choice, to go after, you know, getting out of the dark. And you can do that. So I'm going to pull more cards here. So let's see. So the cards have been shuffled, of course. Okay, why do you need to get out? And that is very, 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 very... Oh, this is, you know, the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. They are together. So I immediately see here two court cards, but I also see here cards that are a little bit the same, but they are progression. The 7 to the 9, they are, of course, reversed. But I feel that if, you know, the thing that you're worried about is probably something you've been wanting for a long time, something you wanted to reap or to harvest for a long time. So this can be maybe a business idea that you want results from. Maybe you want a promotion. Maybe you want to take a next step to a relationship. So this is what you're longing for. This is really what you have been longing for, and it's not happening. And that's why you are in this dark place, because you don't see the results. There are no results at the moment, because everything around whatever you wanted has been stuck. The energy has been blocked, and maybe it's been blocked by practical things. Maybe, for example, if you're dealing with documents or paperwork to get a home built or something like that, it has been blocked and out of your control, really. And that's why you're starting to see it all in a dark way, because you don't see a way out, because also you have no control over it. So that is that card. It's something that you really want. Now here, the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords. So I feel also that, you know, if you have been really in that dark place, maybe you really need to rest up. Just, you know, in practical terms, take a step back from that process, from what you want, and just let it go for a moment, and take a rest, take a break, take a pause into that. Because this is going to happen, you see, when there is more balance, when you step out of that negative thinking and you're starting to get more balance again, and you see a little bit more, you know, a different perspective in life, then you will see the results of all that you wanted here, of all that you started planting before this dark energy came in. You will start to see results. There is something that is going to change, and I think that that Judgment card here is working as well. So you will start to see the results from whatever it is that you've been working on, that you haven't seen results on, that you thought was now a lost case. It's not. You will start to see the results. It will start to come together slowly, but yes, slowly, but also, you know, yeah, it will happen. Now, I feel that here with this Four of Swords is really a reminder to, you know, step back from that negative energy and step away from it. Take a time out, rest, just rest, sleep if you need to. Go lie on the sofa, put something binge watching on, and just fall asleep while doing that. Something like that, because I think your mind with this card especially has been going in overthinking and overdoing and, you know, way too much, and you couldn't rest. You also couldn't rest. Maybe you slept, yes, but even then it was not a restful sleep. So you need the rest. I think that's a very important reminder. Now we have here on the Judgment, we have the King of Cups. So I feel as well that that means that the things you have been desiring, you have been wishing, it's going to be coming in. Because, yeah, the light is going to come in, and that it's an emotion. So you're going to also feel a little bit, you know, relieved. There is this emotion of more freedom, of more flow again with the water here. And you're trusting the process again. here you have lost complete trust with these two cards. But when you get out of that negative mindset and you see that things are starting to move again, that trust comes back and you're starting to trust the flow. Now, I love this card of the Emperor here on the Ace of Cups. So I said this was healing and a fresh perspective, but it feels also like you're going to feel that you get some bit of control, a little bit of control back again over that, what wasn't happening, what was completely stuck. So that is a good card for you because you feel a little bit more in control and things are starting to flow again with this King of Cups. And here with this, I love this Knight of Cups here at the end, on top of, when I said you will build a foundation and you will find that, yeah, there is something happening here with the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, things will start flowing again, start moving again, and you can start building and rebuilding again on that thing that you really want so much. Especially with this Knight of Cups. Look, the horse is coming towards the Knight. The Knight has the flowers. Of course, it's the Knight of Cups. It's usually a romantic Knight, but I don't see that as this in this way. I think this is again that flow and things starting to move your way. Look, the horse is moving your way, not away from you. So things are starting the way you really want them to move. So if that thing is, for example, that home and paperwork has been caught up and it's never happening, now here it starts to happen. It starts to move and you start to be able to build upon, the results that are coming here. So I'm going to pull a few more cards here. Okay, so I'm going to pull them randomly as I shuffle them. Okay, yeah, that moon is really, the moon is that feeling that you have in the beginning, that you probably are having right now, and that probably has been present for a while, that not seeing results, not seeing the path ahead, not knowing where this is all leading. Is it even going to happen? That is the question that I think you are asking yourself, and that moon is telling me. So that, yeah. So whatever situation it is, okay. Now the Hermit. Well, again, here, the Hermit asks you to take a step back. It's a bit also connected to this Four of Swords, to just, step back and take a different look. Think deeply, and, maybe by stepping away from the whole intensity of the not knowing and the being frustrated, irritated, sad, depressed even, take a step away from that. Rest, but also just, create a different perspective. And this is a perspective of trust. You need to trust the process here. And that's going to give you more control when you come out of that deep introspection. Now, the Hermit is also leading the way. He's also looking at the past because he's looking back. So it's also, taking some reflections on the dark ideas and the dark thoughts and feelings. Are they really worth my energy? What happens if I let go of that dark energy and just, trust that things will start to move again at some point, and they will. And that's what this Hermit is asking for you to do. So to step back, take a pause, take a moment out, and then just, consider what you've been doing, because, it's not healthy what you've been doing. Oh, I love this. Again, this is, okay, I'm just going to put these down and I'm going to hold up these. So this is two of the same cards. Of course, they're different decks, different images. So, but you can see that here the cards form a basis, yeah, here in the middle. And then the rays of light coming out of that. So this is good, solid. And this is also this card of solid, these four wands are solidly planted. There is a harvest, there is a reward, there is things coming to you. There is even the home there, the, solidity. It gives you a solid basis again. And from that you can build. Okay, it was like that. And things moving back towards you instead of away from you. So I'm going to pull a few more, and then we're going to the oracle cards. Okay, what else? Okay, I'm just going to pull the first and then see. I love these cards. I mean, these are sort of more out there, a little bit further away. Oh, wow. Yeah. So, not to worry anymore, Taurus, because in the end, if you get your mind straight, if you get your emotions straight, if you start trusting the process and not focus too much on all the negative, these cards come. So I feel these 3 cards are cards that are further out, but they are beautiful cards because you have to start with the 3 of Cups, which is celebration. Things are finally going your way. Time to celebrate, really, to take also a moment of gratitude, to be grateful for the things that are going your way and that, they start to flow again. But you can actually celebrate it, maybe drink a glass of champagne or whatever drink you love, to celebrate that things are starting to move on. Now, this was the next one. The Ace of Wands. Yeah. This is the opening up of the process again, the flow and new things starting to come in. So yes, positive development in whatever it is that was stuck here. There is a positive development, good news coming on that part. And that good news is going to give you passion again. Your energy is up. And then we have the beautiful Queen of Pentacles, which is the Queen of manifesting, which is the Queen who holds resources. And this can even be money resources. I don't know what it is for you that you want. But I mean, here she's manifesting. So things are starting to work out. On top of it, this is on these 4 of Wands and these King, on the good cards, also the Judgment card. So yeah, things coming together, things starting to build. Here you're actually building your garden again, the thing that you want so much. You can actively start building on it. While here, nothing happened. In the beginning, everything is stuck, is like passive, it's unstable, it's not working. But here it's starting to work again, and you're starting to build upon it again. So, Taurus, really it is a matter of stepping away from the darkness and then just, let it happen and then trust that the process will start to go and flow again. Because it will if you let it. Again, it's a choice. Okay, let's go to the Oracle cards. So I'm going to pull 3 Oracle cards, but from different oracles, and I lost my viewfinder. Oh my god. Okay, this one, fork in the road. Yeah, that's that decision you need to make. I'm going to pull the cards first, and then I'll talk about them. So this one is from the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is the Enchanted Map Oracle. So let's see what that one says. Moonlight, and I think that moonlight is not, but I'm going to take the booklet for it as well. And then this is the Spirit Animal Oracle. Watch your words. I'm going to start with this one. I think this one is watch your words, is a reminder to watch your words, the words that you speak to yourself. Because you can choose to go, you can choose to stay in the negative and then talk negative to yourself, saying, oh, this is not going to happen, never going to happen, nothing is moving, what the hell, that. But you can also say to yourself, just trust, it will work out, I just need to be a little bit patient, and I'm going to just step away from the whole thing, and not be the inner critic, but the inner supporter, the inner fan. Support yourself with your own words. I don't think this is words that you speak to somebody else. It's really about the inner talk that you're doing with yourself. So make sure that it's not negative. Make sure that you are doing the positive one. I'm going to open the window again. It's really hot and my aircon machine is not here. So, okay. So let me have a look here. Fork in the road. I think this is reminding you that you have a choice. You have really the choice to stay in the negative or to go, to just step out of that. It's not going to be easy because there may be some influences here, with Uranus, but I think also because Uranus is now retrograde, it's going to be easier to make that choice. So I'm going to just read now this one. This is from the Enchanted Map, so it's number 51. Let's have a look. Moonlight. Your intuition allows you to see beyond the mundane, the logical and the analytical. Follow it. So in a way, that's a very good card, because it's also that here, that King of Cups, you know, connected to his intuition, trusting the whole process. And I feel that they ask you to connect to, you know, that inner knowing that, yes, if I step away and if I go, you know, here with the Hierophant, if I do that, if I step away and I go just, you know, look and see how I cannot control things at this moment, and I just have to trust that things will just unfold how they unfold and then start to move again. That is this Moonlight. So I'm just going to read it quickly. Moonlight beckons. Come and trust your intuition to lead you into places that may not seem logical. Your hunches will be right on target. Resist second-guessing yourself, for your alternative perception is especially sharp right now. And I feel that this is happening also because you have, oh God, you have this Judgment card. This Judgment card is really a higher calling. It's also shedding and shining light on the whole situation. And that opens up a whole new energy for you. So where was I? This is a good time to use oracle cards or other systems of divination to gain information. Okay. You can see beyond the surface of things and truly read between the lines. And I think that is, you can do that when you do this stepping away and taking a rest, taking a pause in the whole process. The language of intuition is a symbolic one. It comes subtly through a hunch, a tingling, a clear sound, or an animal or object crossing your path. Spirit is sending you messages to help you now. Success is yours if you follow the signs. So, Taurus, it's all in your hands, really. You have to trust the process. You have to follow that instinctive knowing that you have, and really make an effort to connect, you know, to your inner intuition and instinct by resting, by stepping away from the whole drama here. Because when you stay in the negative, you're making the things way bigger and way more dramatic than they have to be. And that's the last giveaway that I'm going to give you. For now, I just love that you are here, that you're always returning. Thank you for that. Thank you for your support. If you haven't subscribed already and you like these readings, please consider subscribing, and then maybe click the alert bell so that you know when the new readings are going to come out, because I do them constantly. I also started to put the shorts, they are called YouTube shorts, so they're sort of TikTok, Instagram stories, Reels style here. I do that a daily card on YouTube as well. So when you are a subscriber and you have clicked that alarm bell, you will be notified when that is up, because I do that every day. It's there for you to get a little bit of guidance for the day, general guidance, obviously. So consider doing that. And for now, please remember that there's weekly readings, new and full moon readings every month and every week. The weekly readings, obviously. Then there's these daily cards, and then there will be coming up soon a business, career, professional reading for the last 3 months of the year, going on building upon the readings for the professional area of life that I did in the beginning of the year and the first 3 quarters of the year. So that's it from me to you. Subscribe, click the alarm bell, and hope to see you soon here on my channel again. Thank you for being here. Bye for now.